I've actually got anecdotal evidence because I've been in crypto for a while. I introduced a lot of people into crypto. A lot of my friends are into crypto now because I introduced them to crypto. I'm a member of large crypto communities that I have hung out with for many, many years. So I am kind of privy to a lot of people's portfolios. Either they tell me about it or I know about it one way or the other. And even from my anecdotal group of friends, a lot of people are starting to become quite rich because their portfolios, either they've been dollar cost averaging and they've been ramping it up themselves anyway, or they've picked the correct horse in the race and their horses run. I don't know if you remember a friend of mine that I talked about earlier on. I think it was earlier on this year or very late last year. What she did was she basically left the XRP army. She sold all her XRP and she bought a coin that did something like a 13x. So basically what that did was push her portfolio over the $1 million mark, which I guess technically made her a millionaire. But would you believe I told you that in the last couple of months or so, she's managed to more than double her portfolio? And what usually happens is once you cross a certain threshold and all of your needs are met and all of your bills are way less than your income, then it's easy for your net worth to continue to rise. You also can take more risks because you can take chunks of your money and you can put it into investments that are slightly riskier, that even if you were to lose that money, it's not the end of the world. You can basically just grow your wealth again to where it used to be. But if your income or your wealth falls below your requirements and your liabilities or whatever, then you're in trouble, right? Or if it just breaks even, then it never grows and the risks are just a little bit too high for you. But if you find yourself in this sort of Goldilocks moment that you've got disposable income, you can take some risk, the sky is the limit. One of the cryptos that she bought in the last 3 months was AMP. And I looked at AMP yesterday and for some reason it's done 163% pump. And it's one of the horses that she backed. And again, she's won again. I'm starting to think that perhaps she should be my broker. But, all jokes aside, apart from my anecdotal sort of stories that I'm hearing, a lot of my friends now starting to cross over the $1 million mark with their portfolios, there are actually statistics that you can look at. Look at this article here. It says Bitcoin bull run creating over 1,500 millionaire wallets daily. And this is research by Keiko Research. Now, because I was around in the last bull market, this was something that I saw, and we really haven't started seeing anything yet. This is going to accelerate since we're only just in the beginning. All right. Look at this article says, the Bitcoin rally is boosting more than 1,500 BTC wallets past the $1 million mark on a daily basis. 1,500 wallets. Now, obviously, the wallets aren't necessarily individual people. Some whales have multiple wallets and they've split up their Bitcoin across different wallets, of course. But 1,500 BTC wallets, that's still quite a lot, and that still represents quite a few people, right? But that is still a substantially lower number than the more than 4,000 wallets that were reaching millionaire status daily during the previous bull run in 2021, and 2,000 hitting $10 million, Keiko said in March 11 report. Now, if you think that's crazy, this is probably your first bull run. I'm telling you, from someone who's seen 2 previous bull runs, this is absolutely nothing yet that we've seen. It was all just crazy time in 2021. Millionaires all over the place. If you look at social media, people are basically, displaying their wealth. Unfortunately, people couldn't travel as much because we were in the middle of lockdown. So people had no other way to show off their opulence but on social media. So we were really all quite aware of how many people were getting very, very wealthy. Unfortunately, though, a good chunk of those people actually did nothing to secure their wealth or to seal in their gains. And what happened was they lost the gains. FTX crashed, the market crashed, and most of them lost 90 to 99% of that on paper wealth. Now, many of them have hodled the coins. The great Dogecoin millionaire, you've probably heard of him. Apparently he's a millionaire again. He basically held onto his coins, never sold, and just basically kept digging in, and apparently now he's made it back again. So shout out to the Dogecoin millionaire. I'm happy for you. I'm starting to see some of your videos actually pop up on my feed on YouTube, so I might give you a little bit of a watch one of these days, right? There are a number of potential reasons why whales are slow to return to the market this time, including a lack of new capital entering the crypto space in full force, and large whales either taking profit from BTC at new all-time highs or storing their holdings with custodians rather than personal wallets, is said. Now, obviously the ETFs are going to have a massive effect on individual wallets this time, so we might not be able to view those that are actually becoming kind of Bitcoin millionaires. They might just be people sitting in, BlackRock's collective fund. So we might not have the same preview to what we saw in 2021, but still, this is quite a huge number. In 2021, there was a huge influx in capital as all manner of bulls sought to benefit from the crypto hype, it said. This time around, whales could be taking a more cautious approach, waiting to see if the gains have legs before investing. So far, the year's record for the number of BTC millionaire wallets created in a day stands at 1,691 on March the 1st. That's absolutely insane. Of course, March the 1st was close to when Bitcoin decided to go to all-time highs, and it's kept that level till now. So just a couple of hours ago, it hit $73,000 per Bitcoin. So more millionaires would have been created, technically speaking, a few hours ago as well. Not financial advice, do your own research, but I just thought that was quite interesting.